Assassin's Creed. Let's play.
Come now! Let us go! There are many terrible stories about the Scarab. I am sure Apollodorus told you. Tales of mutilation, disappearances, and folk buried in the desert and left to die. A horrendous fate. Trapped in the shimmering sand, your mind and body pounded by the remorseless sun. Waiting for the final release into the Duat.
That's from the Soviet movie.
But these are only stories. There are real villains in Sais. But the Scarab, if he exists, it is not safe to speak of him.
Okay. Whatever.
The investigations of Harkuf's agents. Concerns of the people. Sais is no different than Siwa.
I'm not reading that all aloud. Two men disappeared in the night last year. Now, it's powerful proponents of Cleopatra. And
The last man who asked questions about the Scarab was near beaten to death, with his tongue cut out.
Who was he?
Orgupa, father-in-law to the most powerful man in the region, Tahaka. That boy, Kawab, is his grandson.
Hey, you tired of winning?
Interviewing
I'm looking for your grandfather.
little Chinese.
Do you know where he went?
No, he left on the road to Campiros. He should have been home by now.
I'll see if I can find him along the road.
Are they playing football with Apple of Eden? What's this though?
Did you have any trouble bringing your crops to market?
I'll say. Getting past Camperos is torture. Those soldiers are thieving scum.
Oh, a quest for...
The Magi has returned in need of more finery.
Yes, in a moment. I'm curious, Reda. Where are your parents?
Long story, Seni. Ephilakitai of Alexandria caught them stealing and boiled them in a bronze bull.
By Anubis. I am sorry, Reda.
No need. The gods took my family, but gave me my camel, Amun, a great steed. I wander the desert and see the sun set when I want to. This is my freedom.
I see. As always, you are wise beyond your years.
Osiris here's not the mourning of the weary-hearted. You wanna sell or buy anything, Senny? The future is golden.
Set bine! Chiaset herkeftiu!
Janusen? Siamo animali!
Rote heruje! Big super!
Okay, we get a sickle sword.
We're here!
And it's scaled to our level, which is good.
Genej gerek! Ga nem eens nefer! Misen?
Here! No one keeps an effort!
God heb het nefer! Gem God heb nefer waret!
Simba ow.
هم إرهية يجل حرد جهوتي.
You look like a strapping sword. Looking to improve your armor?
Always.
Long night?
Very. Sorry. What are you interested in?
At the moment, I'm looking for Zervos.
The harbor master. Of course. Zervus is away.
Away?
Yes, he's gone to Letopolis.
How
Attracted
did you
by the
remove
promise
that
of a new
sword
life.
from the
Then he
belt
is not dead.
without
Dead?
destroying it?
Why would you think he was dead?
Eano!
Penachte.
I'm to trade then! Siamo animals! Janusen? Jano me? I'll take it.
Yes, you will.
Ga nem eens nefer!
All right.
God heb het nefer! Je net gerekt!
All right.
I'll take it. Hier!
All right.
Gem God heb nefer waret!
Farewell and good fortune.
Gij possession gerecht.
Rutepi! Zeggen, auju!
Oh, is het? Naar Sucha!
Can I help you, traveler? Bia Jehuti hermaket ef. Semukua. Bi happy hechet hoat bitisi. Gehem neger. Geye nisach farewell.
Set bine!
What are you looking for today?
The harbor master, Zervos.
Do not ask about him. The guards killed him.
Good day to you, Ned. Any metal work I can do for you this day?
Not your solace here, but let your feet carry you to fabled Letopolis.
I am just looking. You know about a man named Zervos?
The harbor master? Huh. Why are you asking about him?
I have heard he is missing. In hiding? Perhaps dead.
What would you do if Sefetu put a price on your head?
Ah, I see. I am not one of Sefetu's men.
I don't know anything about it. I don't stick my neck out. I have nothing to tell you. Finest metalwork in Sais.
هن خريت يا سمو خنماز
Immortal kids.
Careful some dates. Finest in the area. Same ones the brewery uses for its famous beer.
I am just looking. You know about a man named Zervos?
Zervos? The harbor master is dead.
Hey, you want some fish or what?
I am looking for Zervos, the harbor master.
Oh,
Oops.
I heard Safeto gutted him.
Good day for business?
Not half bad. What are you looking for today?
For Zervos, the harbor master. Do you know where to find him?
You are looking for who? Why? I don't know him. I heard he was dead. Why are you bothering about him? He was a good man.
A good man. So you do know him?
I don't. I just heard others say it. Leave me be.
إنك أهات.
I'm still looking for Zervos.
I told you already. I don't know anything. Leave me be.
So yeah.
Numis neo
جريان كم خطب نفر ولد
But I'll do that later.
You تعشف يا بتي حير
Okay,
Position gerecht.
so we are looking at the merchants. We're very suspicious. But to finish the quest, we need to wait until the night. So, for now, instead, we can hunt.
Whoa. Yeah.
And collect stuff.
Whoa.
Assassin's Creed always had weird horse controls. For a game that is set on period pieces, all of them using horses as main means of transportation.
Whoa.
Like even here, you have camels, but they were already using horses at this point.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
It's hard hunting birds here.
Whoa.
And the dumbest thing is that they can often take multiple arrows. Ah!
Whoa.
We do have a quest to collect.
Whoa.
So yeah, we need to wait until night. We can skip the time, obviously. Crocodile Dundee! crocodiles. We need hyenas and vultures. Alright. Serpent spear. Jowyun them for goodness. We lost a lot of health, but we could afford that. So yeah, we still don't have vultures or hyenas here. Maybe we can give him the crocodile eggs on their own. Because I was selling junk items to merchants, and now we suddenly need them.
Well now, what do you have for me?
I do not yet have everything you asked for.
No matter. I have enough work to keep me busy until you return with what I need.
So yeah, you cannot partially complete that quest. Hyenas are everywhere, so that's not a problem. What is, however, all the way there. Crocodile there. This is kind of far. I want to see... Well, like, my problem with this game is that you can't have, like, all quests show on the map. Egypt, Sinai, and the Valley of the Kings. Yeah, Sinai is kind of far from Egypt, but Valley of the Kings is on the way to... That's still Egypt, Thebes. Yeah, it's not even near... the country below Egypt is Sudan. I think Algeria and Tunisia are to the west, and of course Israel to the east of Sinai. Like, I want to see which quests are close. See the side quests specifically. Smoke over water is there, is the new allies over us. Kills if you do archers. That's an interesting. And that's another one there. Okay, then let's actually go there.
Yeah. Whoa.
Did you actually pick up your arrows back?
Whoa. Yeah.
But this is the point in the game where we opened the big, huge overworld. And I think I cleared this location like...
This place is heavily guarded.
At least 2 times already at this point.
Whoa.
Oh, why are you here?
Die, Ka!
I forgot I can dodge.
You bastard!
I love the hook sword, its animation, but so far the normal sword was the most convenient weapon for me, and even greater convenience is just grabbing the arrows, and I won't be clearing this anymore because I don't need it. I'd rather go side questing because, again, as I said, it's that perfect point in time in the game where you actually have total free roam. You finish the first main quest in Alexandria, and then you go to the Hippodrome, get contacts there, which introduce you to...
Cover my escape!
to Cleopatra. Are you a man? Then why are you wearing a skirt? Okay, I shouldn't be discriminating. Yeah.
Cover my escape! Cover my escape! Protect the left! Now!
You need time to get clear!
Okay. So far so good, so what? Wait, I think that was a metal album.
Time to get clear!
Like actual. I don't remember which band though. Okay, yeah, using a spear on a horse makes sense, but not in the way he is using it.
Oh.
Are there arrows flying about?
Unveil.
The weird thing here is that you cannot lance with our lance. Assassin's Creed had the curse of, well, most games.
Get him! Die!
Where the weapons in question were mostly swords, axes, and the most exotic thing would be a mace. The first Assassin's Creed where you could actually use a spear or a halberd, which are the weapons mostly used the most throughout all the history. The first time you were actually able to use them is Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Keep the opposite safe. Whoa. Hey,
and you could only use them like briefly, and it does make sense that you cannot use
we have locked the road behind me.
Being an assassin, you were not supposed to use like army weapons. Coins. I don't need your coins. That's not enough for me anyway.
Lock the road behind me. We'll get through.
By Armin.
Carrier done.
To the master. Hurry.
Yes, this is what we needed. So it was... Did we just let a hippo eat that guy? No. Yep. And we got 2 skill points, and I need 3. I need 1 more skill point to get the chain assassination, the skill that's probably the most important in this game, because there are a lot of times where 2 guards are standing back to back or like marching, and you can kill one, but then you'd have to duel the other, and this like kind of breaks you out of stealth. And being able to stealthily kill 2 of them or more is no, Ptolemy statue, yeah. So what I was saying how we had to wait until the 4th Assassin's Creed game, not Assassin's Creed 4, but Assassin's Creed Revelations. Hey, I'm sorry. I was angry at the statue. I didn't mean to punch you, lady. And you could use a spear in Altair settings, which was my favorite part. You're my special friend! It's you? On Kazoo! I really only bought one camel, which I was using for most of my game.
Bye for now.
And I changed to one DLC horses, because I have like full version of the game with all DLC. And this is like the first I'm playing of it. Domestic animals are useless for resources or what? It was really hard to get used for new set of controls and the gameplay style. But I need to go the other way. So much for aim assist. Like.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Where to take you?
And the way you're supposed to use a spear on the horse is completely different. You're supposed to couch it, like hold it under your arm, and then just ram full speed. Into the enemy. And here you just slash with the spear. It's the same problem in Dynasty Warriors. I think the only game that properly did lance couching so far was, of course, the Mountain Blade, and it's the first game only. At this point of at the point of recording this, Bannerlord still isn't released. I don't know how it is, but I played War Band. Oh, I didn't mean to. Nice of them to use their taunt mode, yeah. Hey Crocodile, are you related to Shao Kahn by any means? Especially in Mortal Kombat 9. The final boss fight is Raiden. You wait until he taunts, then you teleport and uppercut. And that's it, you can completely destroy him. And yeah, their skin is tough, so that's why you aim at their mouths. Wide, gaping mouths.
Whoa.
And I don't see us.
Moments of death. Whoa.
The music is beautiful. I like that they added RPG elements.
Statue of Sobek, Lord of the Nile.
Mm-hmm.
But he is contained within a symbol that invokes Serket, the scorpion goddess of magic.
I like how his narration directly addresses the player. He wouldn't be like saying, "Oh, this is Sobek, by the way, he's the god that presides over this and that." Like, yeah, we got it! He's talking to a player and the game doesn't try to excuse it narratively. Instead, you simply have...
Whoa.
There was a...
Whoa.
Let's investigate. But this game, the Egyptian game, actually lets you fight with a spear alright. And that's rather nice. Like Assassin's Creed later went modern, so spears were relevant. Because they used muskets. But throughout all of the history, people were using, soldiers were mostly doing formations with spears.
Dark and foreboding invocations.
Yeah, I'm not reading the prayer for a second, you can pause and read it if you want. And, like, even though throughout most of the history... Oh, what? Silly. There was hay. It's not enough hay, whatever.
Looks like the pilot got away, but left embalming tools.
At this point, like, if you read in ancient Egyptian armies, they existed in ancient times.
Looks like the pilot got away.
Yeah. They were used before the, like, pike formations were a thing and developed. They were using axes, bronze ones, swords, and shields. So it's funny that in a game that uses actual Egypt, you have weapons that we were supposed to use in Renaissance Italy, like pikes and halberds. Because the scepters here, they do fight like halberds. But the thing is, this is Ptolemaic Egypt, and Ptolemaic Egypt was after Alexander the Great's ravishing campaign.
They must have brought the sarcophagus by Feluca. Pretty remote place for this. Some of those marks on the body look like the sacred organs were removed. At least the lungs are gone. These deaths are a harrowing journey into madness. What could the perpetrators hope to gain by invoking the goddess of magic?
Okay, so we finished this part of this side quest. Where is the next one? We don't know. If we bump onto it... we will have, like, we'll save the quests later. But now I'm, like, really happy about the two weapons I got. Harpe of Perseus, which I bought in the shop, and Serpent of Serapis, which was a quest reward. My shield is one of the DLC stuff. I will probably pick one of them in the end. So this is about parrying and melee resistance. This is a damage absorption rate, and has attributes on block, and I usually block the shield, not parry. But also has parry, so far this seems to be the best. And this has ranged resistance, fire resistance, and bleeding if you block them. So far I think the Roman shield is the worst. Also, we can just use a phalanx shield, which so far so good. So yeah, phalanx. There are two phalanxes, generally, general types of phalanxes. There's a Greek phalanx and a Macedonian one. People, Alexander was Greek! No. He was Macedonian, and Macedonia was a separate country and separate culture to Greece. It was Hellenized as fuck, but so was Egypt and Rome. You don't say that the Romans were Greek. Or that Ptolemaic Egypt was Greek, and it was much more Greek than Macedonia was during Philip and Alexander's time. They had separate culture and and
Whoa.
I want to kill some of the Philakis. They remind me of the Templars in original Assassin's Creed, like the bosses. I dare you to! Ah! Harva! Is that like Okurva? You're such a baby. This is it, the ultimate dare. I dare you to steal the coin pouch of a bandit from the hungry great ones and bring it back here. So, Greek phalanx was a very tight, close-knit formation, like hoplites that were the citizens of Greek cities. They were standing side to side with a wall of spears, and unless they were flanked, it was really hard to break through them. A front cavalry charge would be a suicide. Well, the problem is that there was almost no cavalry in this battle. Chariots were much more clumsy and less... How much health do we take of him? Okay, for sniping I needed my mouse. Fist. Basically, we do not hurt him. I tried assaulting them with throwing all of my grenades, and it didn't work. Really, that's it for this area, that's all we need. Except for, like, killing the crocodile. We have 6 sniper arrows. Hopefully that will be enough. If not, melee, baby. So, the Greek phalanx had a very long spear, I think like 3 to 4 meters. Like,
whoa.
Correct me if I'm like mistaken. Whoa. Like, I'm not really big on exact numbers. And we also get our arrows back. Okay, just one more level until we can get... Oh. Horses don't swim in this game. Really?
Whoa.
Okay, in protest side quest. Let's avoid these guys on the road and go around. No.
Whoa.
Come on! I'm a magi, hear me roar! Thankfully, much like in Dynasty Warriors, the horses are immortal. But unlike Dynasty Warriors, horses actually can be injured.
Ha! Big?
And here.
Huh? What? Hey, what?
George!
Whoa.
Okay, we're over leveled and I did not turn on enemy scaling yet because I think it's like early. We need to get to the tower. We don't have to. I'd like to. Does this not function for a look around? That's an interesting thing. I don't know if it's based on something, some historical landmark or just generic type of structure. Bronze.
I see you. Cover my escape.
Ah! No, 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 no. Run away! Oh, that's a treasure, not a... Here. Those are low-level quests. I'd rather do them now than do them later when I'll be completely useless. Why do they have trebuchets in the middle of nowhere? So yeah, I was speaking how Greeks had those long pikes, and the Macedonian phalanx had even longer pikes, up to like 9 meters or something. Like several people, longer than the height of several people put together. And the pike had edges on both ends, like a spear in tips to both sides. It was called a sarissa.
Pardon, Neb. I cannot sell any chariots today. My Serapis, I cannot believe my eyes. That looks like a Magi badge.
Well...
Please forgive me. For a moment I thought you were the sign of the Magi, the lost protectors.
I do. I am. What pains you, Nebbet?
My heart is broken. My truest friend, my husband, Erix, has been murdered.
Tell me what happened.
He was renowned for his work. A soldier ordered him to build war chariots for the pharaoh. He was happy to do so. But when the soldier returned to collect, he only offered to pay half the agreed price. Erix refused, and the soldier cut him down and stole the chariot. If you are truly a Magi, will you help me get justice? Find the soldier and destroy the war chariot so he may not insult my husband's memory.
I can do that for you.
Reason I was talking about that was... But it's not like used with this short spear. It's supposed to be used with a very, very long pike. And this Magi shield he has, it looks like there's like a point where you could put a spear or a pike on. So, yeah. So we need exotic furs and bronze. We have a lot of iron, probably because early crafting doesn't require it. but we will later. Okay, we have a firing thing and a base to the south. There's some lot of soldiers. Beautiful music plays. Woo!
I should not be seen in this area.
Whoops! That's not where I wanted to throw the grenade.
Give up! Got you now!
Jeepers creepers!
Roughly with. So.
No, I'm not here. The guards! They're getting smarter. They're actually poking the base, the base of hail, the hails of bay. Wait, my English. I forgot it. The haystacks. They're actually poking haystacks for assassin. So, it took them quite a few games to figure that out.
Hey, there is no escape!
Hey, what? You cannot you now.
Time is up!
Got a clean target!
Okay.
Die, die!
Looks like one final
Fuck. Okay, guys, like, comment, subscribe. We'll continue the next one.